When everything is taken away from you, you become fearless and extremely dangerous because at this point, you got nothing to lose but everything to acquire. John Wick is a story of a man whose wife died. Some bad guys killed his dog, which was a last gift from her beloved late wife. Got his house burned down to ash, got a contract on his head of millions to kill him. Still, he persists and never backed down, and guess what? Became a badass killing machine, slashing everything that comes its way. This movie shows the limits of a man's capabilities and expresses the emotions of animals lovers. If you have a pet, believe me, this movie is going to be your all-time favorite. Well, there are 3 movies in John Wick series and possibly more to come, and I mean it. Every single movie is a masterpiece in itself. John Wick 3 Parabellum, a 2019 release, garnered a whopping $326 million, 4 times of its actual budget of $75 million. In terms of action, people chose it over Avengers Endgame and Star Wars. Now you get the idea why it's too deadly, because if not, then here are some inspiring and amazing elements that make this movie too deadly to watch. Number 1. Why to kill? Mr. Wick kills people with whatever he has. Guns, pencil, book, anything. Everybody's in shock. Is he literally doing all of this over a puppy and a car? Well, you are missing the point here. It wasn't just a puppy, it was John Wick's 8-old-week beagle. And it wasn't just a car either, it was John Wick's 1969 Ford Mustang that you messed with, man. Number 2. Personality of John Wick. John Wick is a man of focus, commitment and sheer will. So you better not piss him off or you shoot yourself in head. Cause if you don't, he definitely will. Lead actor of the movie Keanu Reeves spent 8 hours each day for 4 months straight learning martial arts to bring ferocious John Wick out of him. Don't even think to mess with this guy. He won't care how hotshot, big shot you are.
I once saw him kill 3 men in a bar with a pencil.
Number 3. Dialogues. John Wick doesn't waste words. Literally he don't. But when he speaks, scares the hell out of the audience with his alpha dominating powerful heavy voice.
Yeah.
His voice is the essence of the movie. John Wick's every single dialogue is very deep and a quote in itself.
People keep asking if I'm back, and I haven't really had an answer. But now, yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
Well, you can put that one in your Facebook story. It's copyright free. Number 4. Looks. His black suit and long hair professional angry hitman look makes him a total badass. In the entire movie, he appears to be wounded all the time with gunshots, blades and whatnot. He has blood all over his face. It is certainly a deadly look in itself.
Well, John wasn't exactly the boogeyman. He was the one you sent to kill the fucking boogeyman.
Number 5. Stunts and animals in action. That's what makes this movie unique. Bike stunts are totally stunning. Still thinking how were they filmed? So cool. Animals action and fight sequences are literally next level. There is a scene in which John provokes a horse to kick an opponent. That is funny and painful at the same time. There is another scene where he fights along with Sophia and her dogs, which is unbelievably awesome and an example of great action choreography. You will wonder how were the dogs trained so well to fight. After all, whole point of the movie is a dog. Number 6. Cruelty. Adult content warning. Boy oh boy, fight sequences are extremely brutal. There are guns, a lot of guns.
Somebody please get this man a gun.
Merciless John Wick would go to any length to bring the killers of his dog to justice. Fight scenes were so savagely brutal that people said they didn't expect that intensity from trailer. Movie turned out to be a total game changer with top-notch action. If you haven't watched this movie yet, you certainly don't have any idea what does violence actually mean. Keanu Reeves was in his 50s during the shoot of this must-watch action-packed masterpiece. Can you believe that? He totally killed it. Even he shot some fight scenes in high fever of 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Gotta say, that's some hardcore dedication right there. Number 7. Pain. As I said, a man would become extremely dangerous if he has nothing to lose. His wife died, had nothing to live for, then he got a ray of hope, a cute dog in little cage, and they killed it. It's quite relatable with Keanu's life, cause in real life too there is a similar story. His first child was stillborn and soon afterwards her wife died. He must have used those emotions, that pain, to get into the character of John Wick, to create a movie that would change the action genre forever. And here is the bonus. There are very few movies in the world as deadly as John Wick. Keanu Reeves loved the script of movie and started working whole day and night to get every shot to its excellence. And I've gotta say this, if you wanna see hardcore dedication, persistence, animals love, and my favorite, whatever it takes attitude of Mr. Wick, immerse yourself in this 2 hours gripping thriller and you will know it.
Yeah.